Alright guys, welcome to Red Dead Redemption. Now, we recently finished Red Dead Redemption 2 on the channel, the epilogue, and I said that after this, I would be playing the original Red Dead Redemption since it recently got a port to the PlayStation 5 and 4. And I've kind of picked a good time to start recording this because an update came out for this game and I can now play it on 60 FPS. Isn't the world just a beautiful thing? Anyway, I haven't played this game in like 4 years, and I just can't wait to finally delve back into this masterpiece of a game. Doesn't wait any minute. I got Undead Nightmare as well. I'll play that in my spare time. I'll probably won't do that on the channel because, yeah, that only take a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna go normal because there's obviously no easy difficulty. I'm gonna say a bit of power to do. Just create a new save game, innit? Morning, yep. Thank you very much. Get me in this game. Exodus in America. I'm so excited. The game already looks really good. That's why I don't think the game actually needs like a remaster or like just a remake. I'd love it as a remaster or remake, don't get me wrong, but like the game just looks really good. It's way ahead of its time.
Extra, extra, health benefits, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes
Rockstar Games presents an absolute masterpiece. Yeah, but you can't look at this game and say it doesn't look good already. Like, you'd be capping otherwise. A Rockstar San Diego production. Goodbye, gentlemen. Red Dead Redemption. Alright, there's gonna be some dialogue now, so I'll keep quiet. In fact, I'll mute.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. But John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Here we are. Okay. Well, it actually looks really good. The hell? Yeah, I know how to spread. I know I haven't played this in like 4 years, or like 3 years, 3-4 years. Fuck, I don't know. Sorry. Oh, you out there, friend? Oh, he's definitely drunk. Okay, but bro, no. This, like, I'm not actually capping. Like, this looks really good. And people crapping on this port to begin with. Okay, dude. Alright, let's go in here and meet Jake, I think his name is.
Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
I remember seeing some people think that was Uncle, and that was so funny. They're like, Uncle! And he goes, I'm Jake. Oh, God. Bloody hell, what's wrong with my throat today?
30 horses and these in all the new office. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Whoa!
Whoa there.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the port in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serrated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
He betrayed me. And my friend Arthur Morgan. Along with many others.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
I'm pretty sure this game is set 4 years after the epilogue in RDR2. So we play as John in RDR2.
So
Set
it
4
was
years
the
after that.
marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
No.
I'm just you and the dog, mister. It's how
Oh, I
am.
love that part. That's
I
so
don't
great.
mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I just love that. That's one of my favourite parts of the game is right at the start. You ain't very talkative, aren't you? Nope.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
Rip to that animal. I didn't see what one it was. Probably a deer or something. And there it is. Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Approach Fort Mercer. I actually visited this place in RDR2 when I was recording. Yeah, I went to all the RDR1 locations when I was just free roaming in RDR2. And I went here, I went Armadillo. I wish I could have gone to Mexico, that'd have been cool, but it is what it is. Anyway. What call you? I mean, I doubt you're my main horse. So when I get my main horse, then I know what I'm going to call it. And you've seen my RDR2 playthrough, you know what I'm going to call it. Anyway. Hello? Anyone home? Jim Milton here?
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
Because you are an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Yes.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you, think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh.
Oh. Poor John.
Alright, yep, and that's the end of the game. Well, thanks for watching the series, and I'll catch you guys for the next one. Okay, no, I'm sorry. There was no way I was that far back from Fort Mercer. How have I just got back there then? I was literally right near the gate. Did some ghost just drag me over here? Yep, sorry, I've a bit heavy. I'm sorry about that. I've had a few were burgers a thing in 1911? I doubt it. Trophy earned. That government boy.
Well, you're alive.
Just about.
So it would seem.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's not
So,
Arthur.
how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Yeah, it's a lot of money back then.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Even though I had
Did you
like
wanna
over
die?
$3,000 as
I
Arthur.
mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Alright. Oh, my hip. Or my abdominal area. Join Bonnie. Bonnie is the blue dot on your map. But yes, $15 back then, if you think about it, is a lot of money, but I had like $4,000 as Arthur in 1899, so yeah, we're just not going to talk about that. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm going to be gushing over this game so many times. Don't take that out of context, but like this game just, oh my god, I need to stop doing it though, because it'll get annoying eventually. I did it so many times with RDR2, where I said the game looked amazing, but I'm probably going to do it so many times with this game as well, because it just... Sorry, that was a weird noise.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Hold circle to focus on important goals. Important people, places, and events.
It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but It certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to
touchy
erase.
subject.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Oh, I remember Drew. Drew's a living legend in this game.
Boy, and here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
John's such a humble guy, you know.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
I want to say it's a carbine repeater or something, or rifles
We'd best
and
get moving.
repeat a
It's
carbine.
a dangerous time of night for us.
Close enough. Got my normal gear on, as you do.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Right, eyes now peeled.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
The dream team. Dynamic duo. Bonnie, you're kind of pushing me into the fence here. I'll let you go on ahead.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Come on then, time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. That's it, kill those little vermin. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance.
There you go. I was wondering how to put the gun away.
Keep moving. There's still a ways to go. Yeah! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the
Say your
land like
prayers,
this.
Barrett.
Maybe you
It's
should move
rabbit
to a big
season.
city, become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot 'em before they get to the animals! Going straight to the chicken coop.
Come on. Yeah.
Where you going, boy? Where you going? No, you don't.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
I mean, we got some. We didn't get all the chickens, thankfully. So, yeah, that's a positive to look at.
You know, you can actually handle handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Well, he had a whole
But didn't really
gang.
Come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss
Thank you, miss.
McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
You can sleep in your bed, in your room, to save your game. You sleep, you'll wake up 6 hours later. So you can only sleep for 6 hours in this game. Well, that's a rip. You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. Currently level 1 out of 3. Don't know if you heard that, but helicopters went over my house, basically. Right, save the game, or sleep. Yep. Yep, on Civic current progress. Thank you very much. And it's kind of dusk. Or dawn, no. Dusk, no, yeah, dawn. Dawn's at the earliest o'clock, innit? I mean, moon's still out. Oh well. That's good to Miss Barney McFarlane. I don't know why I said like that. I know my god, the PS5 loading times.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in.
I mean, I'm already
you
in.
never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic
City
secrets,
dweller?
so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
But I am John Marston. But I'm John Marston, the master at riding horses. What do you mean? So you can't do what you can in Witcher. You can just block them when you're racing.
On the count of 3. 3, 2,
Well, you just count to 3.
1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Call yourself a rancher?
Yeah.
Come on. Go.
See, I feel like I should be a gentleman and let her win. But I don't want to, so... I mean, if she wins, it is what it is.
You can do. Watch and learn, miss.
I'm coming, don't you worry.
Yeah. Should I wait for you to catch up?
So he's down the road to be able to ride faster.
Are you saving the best for last?
Careful here.
How you doing back there?
I remember when I first played the game, I fell off the bridge somehow, and bro, it looked so funny
Hey,
though.
you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Would you like me to slow down?
I mean, she's putting in an effort.
Let's go. Let's go.
She tried to cheat.
Come on.
Okay, dude. I know it was this bridge I fell off of. I went too much to the side and yeah, we're not going to talk about it. Oh, there you go, now it's light.
Come on.
Oh, no you don't, Bonnie.
Let's go. Yeah.
Nice.
Easy now. That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Thank you, ma'am. Fame plus 20. I love how much money I have. Do I go to a store and then... Is that how I find out? Let's go to the general store. Is there anything in there that I could use?
Let me know if you need any help.
Later.
Bye now.
Hey, mister.
I'm sure.
Okay, I literally have nothing. Okay.
Well, I hope you're leaving satisfied one way or another.
I literally have $0 to my name. Alright, well, we've got Bonnie or Marshall, but Bonnie is literally right here, so let's do Bonnie.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat, come on! You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Well, you can never beat a woman in an argument. It's impossible.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
I left the life of being a bad guy after they left me.
You never did
So-
tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. He kind of fell in laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
See, even Bonnie don't trust Uncle. So unreliable he is.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. You do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right? Well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Go to the doctor's office. Will he even remember me?
How would Armadillo get by without me?
Howdy, friend.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them. I hope that helps.
Much obliged.
You already have full health. Oh, okay, so that's how I get my health back when I'm dying, basically. Alright. Bonnie.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
See you, Bonnie. You won't leave Armadillo, there are usually stagecoaches loading and unloading behind the freight station. Okay. Look at the map. There's a stranger here. What's it? That's a stagecoach. That's me, gunsmith, marshal. I'm gonna look at a stranger. I don't think I have enough time to do the marshal mission. I mean, I've been recording for like 40 minutes. But I don't want this first episode to be like, you know, like the length of the RDR2 episodes. Because most of the RDR2 episodes were like 55 minutes above. So, let's have a look, see what this is.
Whoa there.
Dear, oh dear.
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss. Oh. Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh. Please, sir. You must find my Peter.
Okay, talk to the musician in Armadillo. Let no man put a sun. Yeah. Change plans throughout the world can have simple tasks to carry out. These tasks can be started, continued, and completed at any time. Check the journal and pause menu for information concerning each stranger's task, whether active or completed. When active, next part each stranger's task is marked on the map. If you've already visited that location, it'll be marked with a purple question mark. Otherwise, general area for your destination will be highlighted as a white one. I think it said that.
Easy.
I need to be careful I don't ride into the marshal's mission. It's so easy to do that nowadays. Or in like RDR1, so easy to accidentally go into mission.
Hey, you, Cincinnati guy, come over here.
What do you want?
I think Miss Largent told me
You a
the
tough
same
guy,
thing.
mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. The only way out for you is down, son. 6 feet down.
It's your funeral.
You God. I haven't been shown how to duel yet. Nope, I'm not skipping this tutorial. I'm literally having to look at it, bro. Well then. If I close the doors for you. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now listen, he challenged me, okay?
Are you sure?
He challenged me. I did nothing wrong.
What brings you in here, partner?
The marshal's an idiot. That's this place's problem.
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
Then let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left me. The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
I guess I'll go have a talk with her.
Now, you'll need more than talk with that bitch.
Well, aren't you a gentleman? I'm not paying him $5.
Excuse me, miss? Rose?
If that useless, whoremongering bastard sent you, get lost!
Miss, please. If only...
You know what? Tell that bastard I ain't going back. Not this time. Not even at gunpoint.
Sign an oath, miss. For better or worse. Way I see it, you should give him one last chance.
Stop bothering me, you dumb cowpoke, or I'll call the marshal.
Cowpoke. Okay, I thought I was done hearing that freaking name. Can I go back to him and...
How about I spell it out for you, genius? I want $5, or you convince my wife to come back. That, or I keep my mouth shut.
I haven't got $5 in my name. Son of a B. I'd hog tie her. I'm not threatening her, because that's what John is. Well, ma'am. Have I even got the hog tie? No, no, no. Ma'am.
Damn clodhopper.
Did I put my gun at her?
Well, you sure ain't no gentleman, are you? Sure, I'll go back to him, but trust me, same as God, I'll kill him when he's asleep.
I don't want to do that.
Madam, and I wish you luck with it.
Mine has not gone down by 100.
Me himself, is he? I'll poison that little maggot.
What did he do?
What didn't he do? He's a fiddler who can't stop fiddling.
I didn't want to do that.
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been an armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yeah, that's where he'd be, I guess.
Ha.
Seems awfully convenient that they've installed telephones.
Whoa, mister.
I forgot how quickly you get on your horse in this game.
Let's go.
Let me guess, I'm gonna find a corpse.
Come on. That's a kill.
That's what I'm assuming. I'm gonna find a corpse.
Yeah. Let's go.
Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. Yep. Graves. He died in 1894. Great. Oh, there you go, got my honor back. Thank the freaking Lord. Okay, so that thing I did, which I didn't want to do, basically meant nothing now. Thank the freaking Lord. Yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Just want to say thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you for the next episode of Red Dead Redemption. Deuces.